Hi everyone, Future Misha here. So this book declutter was filmed when we were living at our old apartment months and months ago. So that's why the setup and everything will look different. Also because I was trying to do everything a certain way. I was trying to get my phone to be propped a certain way and all that. It's probably a little awkward in some spots, like the filming's probably a little off, not that great. I'm still learning how to do this, and that's one of the first book declutters that I've filmed, so I apologize that it's not the greatest quality. Also, all the books that were in that declutter that I said I was posting on my Pango books have since been taken off my Pango books. They've either been, they already sold, or they were just on there, weren't getting any interest, weren't selling. So all those books were donated to my local library, to their bookstore, so they could make more money to put into the library system. So don't look for any of those books on Pango Books. I will have books from an upcoming declutter already on there, so you can look out for those. Okay, enjoy the video. Hello everyone, Misha the Word Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a book declutter. I currently share this bookshelf with my boyfriend. He has the 2 lower shelves and I have the upper 3 shelves. I recently got a library card, which I'm really excited about. It's been a while since I've had one. I haven't had one since I moved from my hometown, and I have been utilizing my local library a lot more. So with that being said, I do feel like there's quite a few books on here that I can get rid of because they're books I haven't read yet and most likely could get them from my local library to read. And if it were to turn out that these books would be ones that I really enjoy, I could always reclutter them, bring them back into my collection, or I could repurchase them. But yeah, I have another bookshelf in our bedroom, but I most likely won't be decluttering that one any soon because I know all the books on that shelf I really love. If anything, there might be some rearranging. I haven't fully decided yet. So yeah, join me as I try to knock down the amount of books I have a bit. Let's see how well I do. Alright, so as you can see, I have some books on our coffee table. These are the top 2 shelves of the bookshelf. I'm going to start with those because these are mainly fiction books. The other shelf that I have is self-help, nonfiction books. So what I'm going to do is just go through these one at a time, or maybe by stack. I'm going to separate them into 3 piles: sell, donate, and keep. What I'm going to do with any books that I have that maybe I want to read but I'm not sure I want to own, I will put them in the sell pile. But if I decide later on I want to take them out, I will. But for right now, let's just get started. Okay, so now we're on to the last shelf, which is the self-help / nonfiction. A whole shelf empty. I do feel like I could make, which will give my boyfriend more room for his books than I could. Or maybe we can split the shelf in half. I want to keep. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about these 3. This anxiety book I really like. With this, there's this no one I want to read because it was mentioned in another book I really love. Obviously I have all my self-help and nonfiction books together, all my series of unfortunate event books together. And I've never read anything by Joan
just,
Didion, and I'm really curious to, so I'm going to keep
there's
that.
no order to it. I mean,
I know my local library has this one,
doesn't look
so
bad, but it could look better.
I'm going to let this one go and take it out of my library. I just don't think it's something I would want to own.
The final count,
I just recently got this secondhand, so want to keep it and read it.
31 books. And
Definitely
I kept 49.
feel I need to keep this one.
I
have really bad social anxiety, so I just need to
a lot more than
hold
I
on to this
expected.
and
Probably a lot more than anybody who
get use
knows
out of
me
it.
would expect.
So yeah, that is my I don't know about
declutter.
this
I hope
one.
you enjoyed it.
You know, not all self-help
maybe in a couple
books are
months,
the same.
once I start reading some of these books that I haven't read yet, I can do another one.
This might
the
be
bookshelf
one.
in our bedroom. I can't imagine myself decluttering that anytime soon, considering like all the books on there are ones that I really
probably gonna
really
put
love.
This one in the
but I don't know. We'll see.
maybe
pile.
I'm sure my local library probably has this.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching.
Keeping
Have a
Girl
great day.
Boss and then the workbook that goes with it. Eventually I might get Girl Boss in hardcover because I have read this so many times, and even though this is a secondhand copy, it's still in good shape. I just feel like this is a book I should have in hardcover. And then this was one of my 2023 books to read. Read it. Done with it. I've had this book for since my graduate degree. Actually, since I started working on my graduate degree, I should say. And I put this on my 2021 or 2022 books to read list. Didn't read it, didn't pick it up. I know my local library has this, so if I really want to read it, I can take it out of my library, but I think it's just time to let it go. And now for this pile, absolutely keeping the Marie Kondo, getting rid of the Rachel Hollis. This might be a book I'll see if my local library has, so we'll put that on the get rid of pile. I know my local library has this. I think I'll just take it out of my library. I don't know if this is a book I would need to hold on to. This is another book. Like, there was a time when I was just buying self-help books, like, willy-nilly. Don't know. I think I can let go of this one. I'm going to keep this just because I got this not too long ago and I'm really curious to do it. Definitely keeping this one. As you can see, there's some tabs in it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, this is another one that I just don't know. I think I'll put this on the declutter pile for now. This one I'm going to keep for now. I'm going to keep this one for now. I did read this one, and maybe I just didn't absorb it, well enough or anything, but I don't feel like... Oh. No, apparently I started it and did not get that far. Okay, well then I will keep that. I really enjoyed this one. I haven't read. Stopped doing that yet, so I'm going to keep those two. The 5 love languages, I read it. I know my love languages. Don't think I need to keep it. And yeah, getting rid of the Rachel Hollis. Alright, so one thing I did was I wrote down how many books I had and how many I decluttered, how many were left at the end. So I had 80 books to start with between all 3 shelves, and now I'm down to 54. I'm not happy with that. I do feel like I could do better than 26 books. So off camera, I'm gonna look up a couple of the books that I wanted to keep, see if maybe my local library has them, and if my local library has them, I will try to put more in the declutter pile. Yeah, so I'll see what I can find. All right, so after a few moments of quick research, these are the additional 5 I decided to get rid of. With books that are always like a compilation of different authors, I find more often than not that I end up not enjoying, a majority of them. So I feel like holding on to this would kind of be a waste. I decided to get rid of Neverwhere, just because Neil Gaiman is an author I really enjoy, but I feel like if I'm going to own his books, I would rather own his books in hardcover, not softcover. So I'm going to get rid of this and eventually purchase the hardcover. When looking this one up, I realized this is the second book in a series. I haven't even read the first one, so not going to hold on to this. And then I know my local library has this series, and I didn't like The Name of the Wind enough to justify letting it and the second book in the series take up my shelf space. I know I can go to the library and check it out, so that is what I'm going to do. So with that being said, this is my sell/donate pile. The books that I feel are in good condition or might sell quickly will go up on my Pango Books. All the other books will go on a donation pile to probably Goodwill, because Goodwill seems to be the most prominent one around here. Okay, and I just decided that with these 4 books, I'm going to put all of these in the sell/donate pile. And, should I decide I want to pull them out or anything, I'll see if my local library has them to check out. None of them are really speaking to me right now. And then this is the final product. And then this is the whole shelf empty, as you can see. There is a whole shelf empty, my boyfriend more room for his books. Which will give my boyfriend more room for his books. I don't know how to talk to him about that. Split the shelf in half. I don't know. Admittedly, I'm not in love with this, there's no real rhyme or reason with this, there's no real rhyme or reason. I have like all my self-help and nonfiction books together. I have like all my self-help and nonfiction books together, all my series. But besides that, it's just. But besides that, there's no order to it. I mean, there's no order to it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it could look better. Doesn't look bad, but it could look better. Doesn't make any sense. And this shelf, but the final count doesn't make any sense. I got rid of 31 books, 31 and I kept 49. So and I kept 49. Not quite half. So but definitely not quite half. A lot more than I expected, and probably a lot more than anybody. A lot more than I expected, and probably a lot more than anybody who knows me would expect. So book declutter. I hope you enjoyed it. Book declutter. I hope maybe in a couple months, once I start reading some of these books that I haven't read yet. Once I start reading some of these books that I haven't read yet. The bookshelf in our bedroom. I can't imagine myself decluttering that anytime soon, considering like all the books on there are ones that I really like. All the books on there are ones that I really I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the decluttering bug will bite me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe anyway. The decluttering bug will bite me and outside. It's a good idea. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.